is the Supercharger really worth the money?
Hell yes.
All right, guys, I'm here with my buddy Evan, good friend of mine for well over 20 years, and today we're going to talk about his 1990 SSP Foxbody Mustang. So, Evan, let's just get right to it because I think everybody can see right here you do not have a stock SSP Mustang.
Nope.
So how long have you owned the car?
I think it was 2014, I believe.
And what condition was the car when you bought it? Was it stock or was it modified?
It was all stock, 200,000 mile, automatic.
Did you rebuild the motor? Is it a stock bottom end or is what's going on?
I completely rebuilt it and had it honed out. I put new rings, bearings in it, assembled it myself. Got the Edelbrock aluminum RPM heads on it. Crane 1.6 roller rockers. GT40 upper lower intake, obviously. 24-pound injectors.
I love the tubular GT40. I think back in the day, and even now, it's like one of the most desirable intakes. They are not the best flowing
Nope.
By any means, but you can make them work, and I think they just look amazing. Okay, so obviously you've got a Vortech V3 Supercharger on here, which is the self-contained unit. How many pounds of boost on this blower?
It's supposed to be 6.
Okay, about 6 pounds boost. And I see here the controversial FMU, which is the fuel management unit.
Comes with the kit.
It comes with the kit, and obviously, so your car is not tuned.
Nope, self-tuned.
Self-tuned, running the fuel management system. I know there's people who say they're great and they work like you, obviously, and then there's going to be some people out there that say don't do it and tune the car. It works great for you, no problems,
Yeah,
right?
My air-fuel ratio is right where it needs to be, and
Gotcha.
I got the FMU set for 8 psi fuel pressure per pound of boost increase. And I'm running an MSD BTM box, which is hidden inside the inner fender well.
Yeah, let's see if we can get that here. I think that's a great idea. I can actually see it right here, that it's back there behind the fender.
So that's set up. I got an adjustable dial in the car. I can turn it down anywhere from 0 to 4 degrees retarded timing per pound of boost. Currently I have it at 1 degree.
Yeah, and most guys, including myself, put their MSD box right there, and that's such a great place. Now, you had to remove the windshield washer
Correct.
Tank to do that, right? Okay.
It doesn't get out in the rain very much.
Not many of them do anymore. How many bumpers have been on this car? I gotta ask because I know the answer, but
this is only the third bumper. Yeah.
Third bumper.
6
okay.
hoods.
6 hoods. Okay, so 6 hoods have been on this
4
car.
4 sets of wheels.
4 sets of wheels and a couple.
2 interiors.
2 interiors and a couple bumpers. Now, any intentions on painting the car? Or you think you're going to leave it this way?
Someday, possibly.
Okay.
Right now, I enjoy it as it is. I can drive it back and forth to work. I take it everywhere. Don't worry about another little nick or scratch.
Exactly. And I think a lot of people actually appreciate the patina that's on it. All right, guys, we're going to pull the car out of the garage here today and get a better look. Let's check it out. All right, guys, we got the car out of the garage, and Evan just popped the trunk, and I saw something kind of interesting. So what exactly is that? I know it's toolbox, but can you open that up and kind of show everybody what you actually have in there? Because it's not for show, right?
Nope, it's the Foxbody repair kit.
Foxbody repair kit. Okay, what do we got in here besides the towels?
And you got your normal little tools. We got a spare TFI with the little special tool for it.
Okay, TFI module. Everybody knows why we need one of those.
I've got some spare relays, a computer relay, some fuses.
Fuses, okay.
Little jumper wires for
just in case.
whatever it takes to keep her going.
All right, we talked a little bit about the motor and we saw inside the trunk, but let's talk about the rest of the car. So what transmission do you have? We know that this was an AOD, but now it's a T5. So what do you got in here now?
First I did the T5 swap.
Just standard T5,
pretty much immediately, yeah, right after I got it. And now it's currently got a Tremec 3550 in it that I just put in this year.
What about clutch?
It's pretty much a stock replacement clutch, believe it or not.
Okay, it's holding up pretty well.
Yeah.
All right, how about suspension? What do you got going on with the car? I noticed it sits pretty low. It's actually got a great stance in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, it's got just the SVE coil springs all the way around. Nothing fancy, but she rides nice. And
how about subframes?
Yeah, full welded subframes in it. I got the Maximum Motorsports weight jacker lower control arms in it and solid uppers. All
right, so let's talk brakes. I can see obviously Cobra right here. Yep. So what did you do with the brakes?
Well, it's got 94, 95 5-lug spindles up front with the SN95 ball joints to make it all work right. Those are 13-inch 0304 Cobra front brakes, the dual piston calipers.
And then how about the rear? What'd you do with the rear brakes?
The rears are 94, 95 rear discs. It's got SN95 axles in it, so they are 3/4 of an inch wider per side than a box. But with my wheel and tire setup, it works out pretty well.
Works pretty well, yeah.
I get more clearance on the inside, which I needed, and the fender lips are rolled, of course, like any Foxbody tucking some tire. 285, 35 18s in the back, 265, 35 18s in front. They're tight, but they fit.
All right, guys, let's check out the interior. All right, so this obviously is not the original interior. No. Looks like it was blue.
Yes, it was a blue on blue car. I just LX base cloth seats in it.
The halo headrest, which I think actually looks really nice. Now,
this is actually the second set of seats that have been in the car. So
these are recovers. What kit is this? Is this the kit from LMR?
LMR Acme kit, yes.
Wow, I think it looks great. It looks pretty close to original too.
New foam.
And actually, I made a comment before. Evan's seat actually works. You actually have to pull a little switch in the back to get the seat to come up. Mine don't work like that. Very clean, and I like the contrast with the blue and the black.
Factory black dash. The console I did dye, but it matches.
It matches really well. I wouldn't have known if you didn't tell me. What do you guys say we go for a ride? So what mufflers do you have on the car?
2-chamber Flowmaster.
2-chamber Flowmaster. Okay, yeah, it is. I don't know what it sounds like in the video, guys, but it is a little bit louder than my car on the inside, and I have the 3-chamber Flowmasters. Is the Supercharger really worth the money?
Hell yes.
Alright guys, this is kind of cool. Evan actually pulled over and asked me if I want to drive, so of course I do. So the first thing I noticed is that your clutch is a lot softer than mine. Which, and I'm not saying is a bad thing. I actually like it. Like, you know, anytime you drive anyone else's Foxbody, something's always different. So it takes a little while to get a little used to it. I see what you mean about the notchy part with the transmission. And again, I don't think that it's bad, but you can definitely feel the difference. It's not as smooth as a standard T5, which actually mine is a Tremec T5, but that's really just basically a little stronger factory T5. Yeah. Actually pretty impressed with the brakes. Like, they don't feel like they require a lot of effort.
No, it stops great.
I'm gonna give it a little gas. All right, Evan, we got to address like the 800-pound gorilla that's over here. So you want to tell us a little bit about this guy over here?
And that's a 1930 Ford Model A.
Okay, I got to ask the question that might upset some people. What is the motor?
It's a Chevy 350.
Chevy 350. That seems pretty common in these cars.
It is.
So when are we going to coyote swap this thing?
That's for the next car.
Oh, guys, yeah, so the next car. Evan's got a really cool car coming soon. We'll do another feature video on that. It's one of how many ever built?
One of 37.
One of 37 ever built.
Sage Green 85 Notchback.
Okay, so cat's out of the bag on that one. But it's going to be a very cool project, and I hope to get more videos on that one when the time comes. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments about the car, please enter them down below. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.